Right now in studio, guess who we got live? We got Chronixx, Dre Island, Kabaka Pyramid, Malanasha. Just some of the artists who passing through for this big show. Gotta say welcome, guys, to 96 number one.
Respect.
Up full.
We up there.
Yeah, levels up, greetings,
Yeah,
you know?
man.
Give thanks.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? All smiles, all the energy up there. What's going on?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, life, I go on.
Well, I'll kick it off with Dre. First to begin was your first time in Trinidad.
Yes, I call it so, for real.
Right. So since you're here, what's the vibes? How you like the island, the reception of the people and
Why not Dre Island, you know, so it's the island with this, so it's just
all island, yeah? Yeah, man.
I just the same vibes, I just love, you know, cause all the way I want people down
Right.
from one place, so it's just the ones them just joyful to see all of us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, when the ones them see Chronixx pull up in the airport, you know, it's all smiles, you know. I know Kabaka see the same thing when him chatting when night, you know, so it's just joy for the whole family, you know.
Right.
Because they know we're on a positive vibration, you know. And we're all about blazing the fire, you know, in a time like this, you know. So we have to give thanks to the whole Trinidad and Tobago, you know.
Right.
Yes, I remember.
So what Dre Island has been up to? I mean, you're fairly new to the music market in Trinidad, but I know outside you've been doing hard works. What's been going on with Dre Island?
Yeah, you know, all of we brand new, you know. Yeah, all of we fairly new. Yeah, but you know, I've been working, you know. I just came off tour with Chronixx, you know.
Right.
I did a UK reparation tour with the Zinc Fence Redemption too, you know. And it was just all about blazing fire, you know, and reparating one's mind, you know. But right now, it's about giving the people them who love and support Dre Island music right now. So I'm currently in studios working on Project No I Rise.
Right.
You know, I and Mini E5 Records, big him up in London right now, I do the work. So, you know, it's all about music, you know, and giving the people them new music and more music and joyful music. You know, one's been asking for a while when I and Chronixx going to do a collaboration together, you know. Well, you know, it's just music and more music, you know.
And what inspired your music, as it were? Understand? I mean, in the before times we have artists like Sizzler, Capleton, a whole heap of artists we could call. But what inspired you as an artist and brought you to the forefront and say, you know what, I need to spread my message?
Well, you know, if really and truly, if you touch that topic still, is really life. And I believe it's a thing where it's not we choose Jah.
Right.
Because remember, Jah don't give you life and put us on earth.
Right.
You get me? So it's just Jah always have a man on us. So we've been going through different stages, you know, different timing, you know. And it's just right here, so we reach right now, you know. And really and truly, it's I and I brothers them, you know. We really straighten eye, you know.
Yeah.
Because before we even start singing, you know, we've been singing all our life, but before we start,
Bringing it to the forefront.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was just us making beats, you know, and just doing what we love the most, you know, what was always inside of us bursting out, wanting to trot out on the forefront, as they say, you know, and move forward to everyone's minds. So it's just inspiration, growing up life, you know, where I'm from, you know, and you know, Jamaica, we have a strong musical background, you know, because you have Bob Marley, you have Buju Banton, you have Damien Marley, you have Spragga Benz, you know, just to name a few, you know. So it's just love, and for I and I, I've been doing music all my life. I've been playing the piano from age 3, you know.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, I go through the stages of producing, you know, engineer, you know, writing music, demo till Jah just say, yo, fire eye.
Do your thing. Do your own thing.
Flow, you know. Yeah, and you know, with the encouragement of the family, because not you see when you have a good family, you know, you're in a good part.
I like how you touch on family.
Yeah.
Because nowadays in today's society, people do, you know, the mold of family is broken.
I think that's what black man feel, and you know, family, building
Not
a family.
Yeah, not staying strong with a family.
Yeah. So for I and I give thanks, because as I say, it's just time, a matter of time, and it's Jah doing everything, because as I say, it's Jah did not have him and all of us, and just moving us around and the play feel and make sure so I make the right move and I make the right passes, then enough reach to the goal, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, I so. We give thanks to that trading and we give thanks to the learning, and we right now you just need to look out for more music.
Yeah, man. And tomorrow I remember.
Remember.
Yeah, what the fans, the new fans also, what they can look out for from Dre.
Well, you know, because it's new fans, they can look out for a lot of new music, you know, because enough of the ones who will be chatting out tomorrow now will be learning about Dre Island, you know. And that's why right now we are saying if you ain't know, you ain't know. Yeah, because you're going to find out.
Yeah, you're about to find out. You're in the right place to find out. We'll moving it along to Kabaka Pyramid real quick. Good day.
Greetings, you know.
Good day. What's going on, my youth?
Good day, I give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Love the vibration with the Trinidad, and you know what I mean, it's my second time on the island.
Right.
You know what I mean? So give thanks and love the energy, love the food, love the women, love everything. You know what I mean? It's an island, so we love everything about it.
Also,
you know?
your first time in Trinidad?
No, I was saying my second time, you know. So first time performing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we're looking forward to touching the stage, and we see them hook up a big stage. So we're gonna run up and down for the stage and burn some fire.
So let me ask you a question. The name Kabaka Pyramid.
Yeah.
Give us a small introduction to the name, how you got the name, what inspired the name.
Well, I as a man where I could never get a nickname from my brethren them still. So I always have to give myself name from a young. You know what I mean? So that's just a product of that. And Kabaka, you know, I was looking for African name. Through Rastafari, we see the identity with African. You know what I mean? I was looking for an African name and found that one online.
Right.
You know, it's not through any mystical thing. It's just, you know, we're looking up names and say, yeah, I like that name there. You know what I mean? And it means king in Uganda.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, identify with it and it resonate. And, you know, the pyramid now come from just observing, you know, Kemet and that culture, you know, that ancient black civilization. And the pyramid is one of the highest, you know, the highest symbols of mathematics and science and architecture, you know what I mean, and precision. So, you know, so the music kind of symbolized by that.
Right.
So it's a very technical music with the lyricism and thing, and it's a music that you have to repeat over and over and over. So we want the music to last to test that time and be here for thousands of years, just like the pyramids, you know? True that.
Alright, man. And you have a song called Well Done, which right now is more or less the big song that put you on the international market, as it were. Right? It's more of a political background.
True.
What inspired that song?
Well, being in Jamaica, you have a whole heap of material. You know what I mean? It's like, if you observe the government and just watch the news, you'll be provided with a lot of material to write. You know, there's a lot of corruption. There's a lot of, you know, lack of self-sufficiency, selling out of resources. You know what I mean? There's no focus on agriculture. You kind of get the vibe like the government is being paid to keep the country down.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like we're still slaves to England and things. So we just try whatever we can do for wake up the people.
And
you know what I mean?
And right now we have elections going on.
Yeah.
To vote in a new government, as it were.
Seeing.
Or re-elect the current government.
Yeah,
right?
man.
What would you give as a message to the people going out and vote?
Well, I don't believe in, you see, as how them set it, I don't really believe in democracy.
Right.
Seeing? Yeah, I don't believe that.
Based on what they
it's an illusion of choice. It's an illusion of choice.
Right.
Seeing? If you have to choose between an apple and an orange, and none of them organic, and the two of them have no nutrients in it, do you really have a choice? You know, either one you choose, it's not really beneficial to you. It's like you have to choose it, because if you not eat the apple or the orange, you're going to starve.